Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Morgan. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40. The Wolverines will crank up the tempo.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Kerback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Hit as he released it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Wolverines. Setting the tone early for how about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship game?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's tackled after the catch. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. On third down, it's a handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And he'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Second down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. No huddle here for the offense. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the Canes will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Throws it to the right. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
But what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Grab down the middle. It's Porton. Stopped after the catch at the 9, but it's first and goal now. And the Canes come up to the line in a hurry-up. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Miami. Strong game by this quarterback. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And he knocks it right through. are lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Morgan. Steps out after a solid gain on third and long, but not enough for a first. It's going to be fourth down here. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And that pass falls incomplete on the final play of an exciting first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in. He's got room looking for the end zone. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Offense is back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it fourth down in their territory and got stopped. He'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. With the catch, it's Morgan. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Nice grab. It's Morgan.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to throw yet again. He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They have to make some adjustments there. Maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
On 3rd and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And this time it's complete. They've got it, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to the left. Freshman trying to take his shot, but put too much on the throw.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. the offense is back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown for the U. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Great quarterbacks have answers no matter what the defense is in. This time, the quarterback and the receiver knew that they were going to be able to connect on that corner route before the ball was snapped. The throw was so quick, the defense didn't have much time to adjust.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down. They're going to throw the football. Here's the target, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And looking to throw now on first down. The sure hands. It's Morgan. Tackle made after a big gain.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Touchdown, Wolverines. This offense is still clicking.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now then kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Miami offense back out onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. To contact on the throw. And is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And now the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He's escaping the pocket now. The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st and 10 play coming up. Tailback takes the handoff again. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to extend the play. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. The Hurricanes offense retakes the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The Canes come to the line in the hurry up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. No huddle now for the offense. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. The Hurricanes will line up on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 25. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. There's a 1st and 10 play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain. The Hurricanes looking to cash in this red zone trap. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The Canes line it up with first and goal. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Will take the lead in the second half. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And they knock through the PAT, so it's a 4-point game, 28-24. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Chris, we always talk about adjustments being made at halftime, and this offense clearly needed to make adjustments, but what they're trying here early in the second half is not working.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The offense has been pretty efficient. They've made 2 out of 3 fourth down tries so far. They'll try it again here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's got it near the end zone. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
I love that big target on third down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. When you get to third down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming up, second down and goal. We're going to score with a run to the right. couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
So they get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in, and he's brought down there.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you're going to come away here with a touchdown.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
The end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Miami 28, Michigan 24.
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal, and this offense is down, needs this. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Miami. Just ran away from the defense. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage curtain, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. This time, a completion. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pump over the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock, but late in the game...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And Miami offense is back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Important second down play coming up. And now the running back's got it again.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Handoff to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain moves the ball to the 34. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 20. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
God, I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
And the Canes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And the quarterback just takes a knee. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. And it's a kneel down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Miami.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Defense has smothered the running game. Now what's the call on third down and goal? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Canes. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Staffs a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.